PMAC Movies back with a brand new tall tripod. I don't know, I gotta get used to this thing. We're in the movie room, baby. We're in the movie room, surrounded everywhere by movies. Actually, if I even move this chair too far, I will be damaging movies. But this is a special time of the year because this is the time of the year. Yes, you got the holidays, you got family time, you got all that, but as far as being able to purchase movies, it's one of the best times of the year. Every company's trying to get in. The mainstream movie studios have these, the stores must get specials on them basically, to be able to sell them for the prices that they do. So you got the basically Black Friday spread out over the month now. So like the movie deals, Best Buy's already going, Walmart's already going, Target's starting Sunday for a buy two get one. We're going to talk about that here today. I'm going to show you guys what I got. I even got some Disney Movie Club stuff I'm going to show off because I only make so many videos now, so I got to include that in this video. So we're going to take a look at Black Friday stuff and, all those fun things, So here on PMAC Movies, we don't make too many videos anymore. We don't really give a shit. And, when somebody doesn't give a shit, I guess I still do kind of give a shit to a certain degree. But not a whole lot. YouTube won't let me grow the channel anymore. So I've been stuck on 2100. 2100 basically subscribers for years now. There's obviously something going on. I remember, back when the channel was growing, 2000, whatever, I would get emails from companies kind of wanting me to join up with them to, further the channel. And I never responded to any of those folks, and the channel just stopped growing. And that makes me believe to a big extent people who get big, especially when channels get big, like all of a sudden, they're all joining up with these groups that like push them somehow. I don't know exactly how it works because I never even responded to these people, but they're getting involved with some I don't know if it's a corporation or whatever to kind of like push their channel. They're whoring themselves out more or less. And PMAC will not whore himself out like these other channels. For example, people like, Films at Home. Oh, you're jealous. No, there's no way that somebody could get as big as him making these movie videos. And the reality is, he's not that good. Have you watched his videos? He's not that good. He's just not good enough to be at 100K or whatever he's at. And he's shilling out mattresses, making like a slow-mo falling into a mattress. It's like, come on. And I mean, first of all, he doesn't even have that many subscribers to begin with. A lot of those are fake. But he's obviously being pushed, and it was from the beginning. His channel got big, and he's not entertaining at all. Then you have somebody like Syrup Midnight. He was right around where PMAC Movies was, and he all of a sudden skyrocketed. Oh, that's because he had some viral videos. I don't think so. And I found him entertaining, his personality and stuff, but it wears thin when he does, it wears thin. When he keeps kind of doing the same stuff, and it's just too much. It's like the guy he loves everything. He loves every damn thing. So it's like, how could you possibly even have enough time in your life to love this damn much stuff? He loves every damn movie. He loves every damn music. He loves every damn book. It's like, So I mean, these folks are getting pushed. PMAC Movies not getting pushed. PMAC Movies not joining up with some corporation to push his channel. So just getting some thoughts off my mind. But there's also this joke of a fella. named Ethan Edwards, and I see it, like, if I watch other movie channels, he's commenting over there too a lot, like various different channels, and the guy will just come and like heckle me and leave like some nasty message, and then if I respond to him, like responding to what he said or like to ask him to explain or whatever, he'll never keep going in the conversation. He'll just come, leave a heckle message, never respond to what I say, and he's just a pathetic loser. And first, he'll always say something about me having like mental issues that I need like help for and stuff. Well, if someone's weak and having mental issues and has a mental illness or something, if you really believe that, would you go and heckle that person? If you would, that makes you a big time piece of shit. So either you're just saying I have mental issues for shits and gigs, and you know I really don't, so you're playing frickin' head games with me, which I find it amusing. I find it humorous that you're such a dumbass. But if you really thought I had like a mental issue, then you're gonna come around and like heckle me about it. That's pretty messed up. That's pretty pathetic. So which one is it? I mean, I guess you're freaking pathetic either way, but you're a and you're not a man, because PMAC actually makes videos. I actually put myself out here. You just, behind your little keyboard, that's not even your real name, Ethan Edwards. You're just boop, 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 boop. Be a real man. Be a real man. You know, you're not doing anything tough by heckling somebody by typing on a little keyboard. You think that makes you a man? And say PMAC does have mental issues. If you come in and heckling me for it, does that make you a big person? That's pathetic. That is pathetic. You're a pathetic person. And I mean, you're coming at me with all this crap that I have mental issues. What's it say about you? What does it say about you? It's time to look in the mirror, Ethan. It's time to look in the mirror. Grow a sack, make your own video. Maybe that would be a little bit more growing a sack, even though you're still a bitch, even if you did. Woo! Let's continue on to the movies here. The real business, what we got here. The real business. I got more people to come at too. Trust me. Their time will come. Your time will come, because PMAC don't give a shit about this shit anymore. I don't care. The channel isn't going to grow. It's not going anywhere. I don't make any money off it. So what do I got to lose? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what we got. All right. We got a few stacks of goodies here. Let's see, where do I want to start? So Best Buy usually is the winner of Black Friday, which we're just going to call kind of this whole November sales sort of thing Black Friday. We're just for simple purposes. Walmart does nothing anymore ever since the boogeyman, the sea boogeyman, came out and wiped off half the planet. Nobody can admit that was all bullshit, by the way. That was all bullshit. It's obviously bullshit. Nobody can admit it. Nobody can admit when they're wrong and somebody else was right. You know, it's unbelievable. But you know, you got Grub in the mix now. Grub with their 20% off code, which is you gotta figure out how to use the 20% off code. Nowadays, getting kind of tricky. But we're just gonna go through, take a look at what I got, where I got it from. The Target buy two get one is starting on Sunday, and I think the last 2 years though, they've had the buy two get one stacked with their Black Friday prices. So say you got some $9 Black Friday items, some newer releases, $9. You're gonna be able to buy two get one. That ends up being $6 if you bought 3 $9 ones. They end up being, basically 33% off, $6 a piece. And that's a beer meat for some of these items. I don't think they're going to have a ton of stuff discounted, but I think you're going to be able to find the best price for some of these Sonys that are out. Some of the Sonys like Morbius, which the Sonys are not cheap at Best Buy. The Blu-rays are $10. Things like the new Ghostbusters movie, Morbius, that that one with the chick in like Louisiana or whatever it is. I forget the name. Actually, a really good movie. I forget the name of it. But if those are, I think like Monster Hunter last year was like maybe $10 buy two get one. So I'm thinking the Sony's like Morbius and maybe, you know, the new Spider-Man and that movie with the chick from Louisiana, I think it is, whatever. I believe those are going to be $10 buy two get one. That is my thinking. I don't know that for sure. No, but they haven't really advertised what the prices are going to be. But I believe that that would be my guess. Now, they could be $12 or $13 buy two get one, which isn't really that good of a deal. But if they're $10 buy two get one, easily the best prices for those Sonys anywhere for Black Friday. So Target is not going to have a big selection, but they might have the best prices on a select few items with that buy two get one. Another one is that Universal animated movie. I forget the name of it now. The Bad Guys. I'm based on other years' prices. I'm thinking that's probably going to be $9 for Black Friday, and then buy two get one. So I'm thinking that's going to be like $6 if you do your deal right. So you got some beer me's there. Uncharted was 10. Will it be 10 again on Sunday and then buy two get one? And the thing with Target is they have a good return policy. These places all have holiday extended return policies into like mid-January. So if you just bought it, you just buy it again and then return the more expensive one when you bought it previously, the more expensive price you paid. That's all you need to do. You get your money back. You're happy. Everything's good. You beer yourself. It's going to be great. So let's go through these and I'll talk a little bit about where I got them from, why I got them. This is all about deal. I love the bargain aspect of this. I don't buy very many new releases at all unless it's like something, there's a specific reason why I'm getting that new release. Pretty much nothing mainstream, but something like Shawscope Volume 1. I was able to do a deal where I got that for $80 on new release. Things like that I'll do. So it's about being smart, and it's also about keeping in mind too that these slipcovers many times are collector's items. So you got to keep that in mind. And if it's the first time that item has been on Black Friday, even if it's not the cheapest price it's ever going to be, it may be the best time to get it because that slipcover could end up being $20. I mean, these slipcovers, there is a collector's market out there for them. So something like Best Buy has this Elvis. I'm not really interested in this movie that much. This Elvis movie. They have this for $9.99. And what Warner Brothers will do is, after a certain amount of time, there will be no slipcover and no digital code, and it's not going to go much below $10. So for $10 for the complete set, this is basically like kind of a limited edition set. They're only going to have the slipcover out for a certain amount of time, and they're only going to have it with the digital code for a certain amount of time. So for $10, that could very well be the cheapest that you're ever going to get this. And if it's not, I would say the cheapest would be maybe $8, which I doubt, and that would be in a special deal, like if it sneaks into like an Amazon buy two get one at the $10 price. That would be like the only way it's ever going to be cheaper. And guess what? Amazon is going to be matching the Target buy two get one. They're still going to be matching Best Buy, and there's going to be some overlap in there for brief periods. So you're going to be able to get these deals plus buy two get one quite possibly. I did last year, which makes this, less than $7? And if you do that, you snag it, you do the buy two get one, and then you return this back to Best Buy, and you still got it for the best price. So you're locking up deals, and you're getting something of a limited edition item for the cheapest it's ever going to be. And so that was one of the ones I got from Best Buy. Beer me. What else did I get from Best Buy? Let's take a look at some of the other Warner Brothers ones. We got Edge of Tomorrow here. Great movie. I don't know that the 4K is going to be a ton better. This was $9.99. I did absolutely want this, though, because I like the slip cover, first of all. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, actually, probably. This might very well be... This is a PMAC classic, 5 out of 5. Might be in my top 10 movies of all time. Tom Cruise has some excellent sci-fi movies, and this is right up there with the best. Minority Report, another great one. I would probably prefer this to Minority Report. Oblivion is another really good one. I would probably prefer this to Oblivion, although I really like Oblivion too. And again, eventually, this might be the only year that you're going to be able to get this on Black Friday with the slipcover, with the digital code. So this is going to be, for this edition of it, this could very well be the best price of it. Other than, again, like the Elvis, if it gets included in a special deal where it's like, it's $9.99 on Amazon and they're doing buy two, get one, and there's like a little overlap before the computer catches that, hey, we're combining too many deals here and giving this away for too cheap. But again, even if that did happen, I could click, snag it, keep the Amazon, return Best Buy, get my $9.99. I'm still good. So probably going to be the cheapest, though, that it's going to be, unless there's some sort of special overlapping deals there. Did I get any other Warner Brothers? Yes, I did. These are all the same thing. These editions are only going to be out for so long before you're getting the reduced to just the Blu-ray and the DVD versions without the slipcover and the digital code. You got something like Poltergeist, which is a really good... What is this, 80s horror movie? Really enjoyed this one. Watched it not that long ago. I actually enjoyed the second one to a certain degree, too. 1982, it looks like. You got Craig T. Nelson of Coach fame, among other things. But this is a really good movie. And I do have the set. I think I have Poltergeist with Blu-ray with a slipcover. And then I have the set with 2 and 3, I think is what it is. But... this is a really good one for $9.99. That's a beer me. Same thing with those other Warner Brothers ones. Another one, same thing. This is like a one that just came out this year. It is Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Get it for cheap before you get the version that doesn't have everything here. This movie, while not great, I feel that it was better than the second Fantastic Beasts movie. Saw this in the theater. I did enjoy it, you know, for what it is. I always enjoy these movies. You can at least enjoy like the look and the feel and the music. So I enjoy these. Secrets of Dumbledore. Not much of a secret. So that is the 4K. What else we got here from Warner Brothers? This one, Warner Brothers. We got the classic The Lost Boys here, 4K, Slippy Dippy edition. I see people buying like all these, the slipcover one and the steelbook and the this and that. First, I don't have the money to do it. I don't understand how too many people have the money to do it unless you're making 6 figures or more. Like, how do you judge? I mean, there's a lot of things to spend money on. So if you're buying like 3 editions of a new release, I don't understand it. I mean, don't be judgmental, PMAC. We all have to make judgments. We all have to make judgments in our lives. We do. We have to say, okay, I see what that person's doing. I think I want to do that and be like that. Or I see what that person's doing. I'm not going to do that. What's the point? Why are they doing that? What is their thinking? We have to have judgment in our lives. Always. I remember working with, doing what I do as a counselor. And some people, oh, you're being judgmental. You're being judgmental. You're judging me. Well, you have to judge people. Now, what I think, there's a difference between judging somebody and judging them in an unfair way. So there's that, of course, but just judging somebody, there's not oh, you're judging me. Well, everybody should be judging everybody else. The issue is where it gets to be you're judging somebody and then treating them bad based on the judgment, things as far as that goes. But I think, how people spend their money is their business and whatever else. But, if how you're spending your money is taking away from, it could be taking away from things that your family needs, or, getting yourself into credit card debt where it's causing you stress. It's basically like an addiction that's causing you stress. So I certainly would say I have an addiction as far as the movies. It's beyond a hobby. It's not necessarily healthy, but I try to make the best out of it. I try to get things at a value of where I can either get my money back for it if I need to, or maybe even make a little bit of money. So try to do it in a smart way, at least. That might have been the only... Okay, we got this one. This one, they made quite a few copies of this, so I don't know this for sure, but the slipcover and stuff of this one, I suspect will probably be out there for a while. Great movie, though. It is the Batman here. I went to the theater to see this. I thought it was about a 4 out of 5. I rewatched it again here recently, and I was able to... Sometimes, going into a movie, you don't know exactly what it's going to be, and you're kind of trying to get a feel for it early on, and then it's just tough when you're watching the movie the first time sometimes. But the second time I watched it, I knew, kind of what it was. I knew what it was, more or less, so I could kind of just focus on the details the whole time and focus on enjoyment of it. Or maybe even defocus a little bit. Maybe I didn't have to focus as hard and I could just sit back and enjoy the ride. And I really love this one. I gave it a PMAC Classic, 5 out of 5, The Batman. It almost has kind of like a dark detective movie sort of feel, almost like a Seven combined with a regular Batman movie. And I really liked it. I liked the mood, the atmosphere, the look. I don't necessarily care for the actress that plays the Catwoman. It's not like I dislike her a lot, but I don't care for her too much. I think Robert Pattinson was good in this. I thought the guy who played the Riddler was very good. Paul Dano. Matt Reeves directed this one. Really liked it. Beard myself. Another one from Warner Brothers, this time on Blu-ray. I don't know if this one got a 4K. I'm not sure. This one was $8. It is Constantine, the House of Mystery. I always like to get these DC animated ones. And they tend to be pretty good. The Constantine ones in particular are quite well. Most of them tend to be very good. I do have some other ones coming on the way from Grub. This is not my whole Black Friday sale purchases. I do have some others that are coming. They seem to be taking forever to get here, but glad to be able to get this one. It is 76 minutes. It just came out here, earlier this year, a few months ago or whatever. But like I said, these Constantine ones are pretty good. And I suspect the guy who voices Constantine is the same. I believe it's pretty much always been since they started making these. The guy who played Constantine in the CW universe. He had his own show, and then he was on what is it called? That show. Legends of Tomorrow. He was in that. I don't know how long he was in it. I know he was in it for at least a certain period of time, but glad to be able to get that one for $8. It would be nice if it was more like $6. I remember these being $6 in the past for this sort of thing. The deals, like I said, they're somewhat weaker. You know, you used to be able to get a lot of stuff for $6 on Blu-ray. This year, not really. It looks like they're going more for like 10 or $8. But I don't know. The Sony stuff especially. The Sony stuff really wasn't that great of a deal. So let's move on to Universal. Well, or some of this stuff is from Best Buy. Some of this stuff is from Grub. I did get Black Phone, which I think I might have even shown my last video. I did get a slipcover for it. Of course, there are ways to get slipcovers. I didn't care for this movie that much. But I actually ordered it thinking, okay, it's probably going to come with a slipcover, and then it didn't. I wouldn't have paid $8. It was $10 minus 20% on Grub. So $8, cheaper than Best Buy, which has it for $10. Best Buy, you should be able to find a mint slipcover. So Black Phone, pretty highly regarded, and it was fine, but not that great in my opinion. Other Universal ones. It seems like there aren't really that many slippy copies left of this Last Night in Soho. I was able to get this again, $10, 20% off from Grub. It's that price now too, actually. Apparently you can't use that 20% off code on your account now. Now, if you've already used it, it'll like bring you to the end and show that you used it, but then what you pay is without it. There's going to be a big issue with that for people. But anyway, I didn't care for this one that much the first time through. $8 for the 4K. I don't know that it's ever going to be cheaper than that. I figured I'd probably get a slipcover version. I didn't know that they were like running low on the slippy. I didn't get one. I saw the copies at Best Buy were not slippied either. So it is what it is. It's a movie. The movie looks good. You know, I like the lead actresses in this. I like Thomasin McKenzie, Anya Taylor-Joy. I like them. It's just I felt like the story was frustrating at times. Some of the things that I think the main, I can't, it's been a few months, the main actress did, it was like it didn't make sense to me why she would do some of the things she was doing. It was just kind of silly as far as those, but I think for $8 on 4K, it's worth it, and you know, maybe I'll watch it again and enjoy it more the second go around. We got another movie that I watched part of this. I was not enjoying it, but again, you know, with the slipcover and everything, $10. Now, I think this is one, I opened it, and I shouldn't have opened it, because I think I would have been better off waiting and seeing if at Target it ends up being $9 and buy two, get one. So $6 for the Blu-ray. I would probably do that over $10 for the 4K. Now, that the digital code is about $2 more for the 4K version. So if it's like a $2 difference, you might as well just get the 4K. If the Blu-ray is $8, the 4K is $10, same price. Same price if you take the code into account. But if the Blu-ray was $6 and the 4K is $10, if I really like the movie, go for the 4K. But for a movie like this, I like Jake Gyllenhaal. That's probably my main reason for getting it. But did I really... Did I really need to pay $10 when maybe I could get it for $6? Well, I don't know for sure if it's going to be $6. I have a feeling it is. I already opened the 4K. Can't return it. I screwed myself. But you live and learn. You always got to live and learn. It's not that big of a deal in the end. It's $2. It's not that big of a deal. Because again, if you take the code into account, code for that maybe worth $6, code for the Blu-ray $4, that ends up being $4. The Blu-ray ends up being $2. Only a $2 difference. Nothing to sweat. Then we got one that I decided to get. I did not see this at the first Best Buy I went to. I did see it at the second. It is Monty Python's The Meaning of Life with the slipcover. So this is you know, a pretty good value there to be able to get this with the slipcover, and I believe this will be like a pretty limited slipcover. So grab that one. This is one that I think will probably be at Target for $9, buy two, get one. Again, I'm just estimating based on past years. Could be 10. I don't think it would be more than 10. So I think, I would be shocked if I went on there tonight and it's like 12 bucks, buy two, get one. I would be shocked if the Blu-ray was that. I think it's not going to be more than 10. Plus buy one, get one. And it is Jurassic World Dominion. So the 4K, Best Buy, the cheapest you could get at this point. I also think Grove could very possibly, if not this month, pretty soon in the future, have this for $10 minus 20%. So this is a movie I've already watched. It's not that good. I do have all the Jurassic Parks on 4K and like the sets. I don't need each one individually. I really don't. The set's fine. So, anywho, getting off track here. This is one that I could go with the Blu-ray too. If the Blu-ray's $9, buy two, get one, $6. I may just return this to Best Buy, get the Blu-ray, and a deal with, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World with that Bad Guys movie with some other movie that's $9 or whatever. If that happens, I'm only speculating. I have no idea. Somewhat of an idea based on previous years, based on my movie collecting expertise, more or less. So nice slip. The slipcover is nice, but they make so many copies of these movies. They're going to be practically giving them away. $10 for this isn't that great of a deal. Like I said, I think you'll be able to get the 4K for $8 here eventually from Grove. It's just a matter of when. And then you also take a look at the code depreciating the longer the movie's been out. So, right now, maybe the code's it might not even be worth $5 right now. I don't know. But then a few months down the line, maybe it's $3 or $4. So there's that too that you got to take into account. There's a lot of different things. Plus, if you're buying it online, what kind of copy are you going to get? You are not going to get a mint slipcover from Amazon. From Best Buy, you might, if you order a few of them. From Target, again, if it's in a box, you might. If it's the only item you order, you're going to get a slipcover that's damaged. So to be able to get it right at the store is really a big advantage too. How long is this? We're over 30 minutes. What am I doing with my life? Excuse me. We have from Grove. From Grove, it did not have a slipcover, but PMAC has his ways of getting slipcovers. We have Doom here on 4K. Would not have gotten this, had no interest really in getting this, which reminds me, I am missing movies. Where did I put them? Oh, they're there. Okay. They're right there. I didn't get them all out. I missed some. Doom here on 4K. Totally unnecessary. I had never seen the movie before until today. I watched this baby today because I got the 4K. I have the Blu-ray steelbook of this. It's supposed to be a pretty crappy movie. It's kind of what you'd think it would be. Kind of like a Paul W.S. Anderson type of movie, even though he's not the one who did it. But it kind of reminded me of John Carpenter's Ghost of Mars. Like, it's got the action and the music. It's pretty bad. It's got The Rock. It's got what's-his-face from various things, including Star Trek. Carl Urban. It's got Rosamund Pike in it. She's looking good in this. Rosamund, whatever her name is. Rosamund. The slipcover is nice, but I was able to get this for $8 from Grove. $10 minus 20% off. So that's, to be able, and I knew I was going to be able to get a slipcover for it, whether it came with one from them or not. I knew I was going to be able to get a slipcover for it. So that's a beer me. You're never going to be able to get it for that cheap with the slipcover, with the code being probably $5-ish right now. Totally unnecessary. I can't believe some of the stuff that's getting 4Ks. It's unbelievable. I thought when 4K started, I thought it was just going to be kind of like a thing where it's just kind of, a few movies and they just don't sell. Maybe like an HD DVD or 3D DVD sort of thing, kind of a little fad, and then it goes away. But they're pumping them out, man. They're pumping them out, and they really can't be selling that many copies because most people are still buying DVDs. So I need to make a kind of a I need to just talk about kind of what's going on with 4Ks because it doesn't make sense for them to be making these when so few people are buying them. I feel like just some of the stuff that's being put out in 4K, it's like, really? Like, who's gonna buy the 4K of that? Other than really kooky, crazy collectors, and I'm a pretty kooky, crazy collector, and I have no desire to get that movie on 4K. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I was excited to get this one for 10 bucks. However, this is another one where I shouldn't have opened it because, first of all, it's not going to matter if it's $10 on Grub because you can still return it to Best Buy. It's still easy enough to do. But the Blu-ray of it's probably going to be 9x2, get one at Target, I suspect. I really enjoy these ones. And the slipcover on this is actually really nice. Although I see there's a little, at the bottom of my slipcover, there's a little dent thingy. I didn't notice that until just now. No! It is Downton Abbey, A New Era. I really like Downton Abbey. This is really, if you give this a chance, even if you're a manly man, I'm a manly man, I ain't gonna watch that shit. This is good shit, I'm telling you. This is very, you care about the characters. Great drama, extreme entertainment. Your significant other, you'll be watching, you'll be enjoying, you'll be crying, you'll be cheering. No, I don't know about cheering. I don't know. You probably will be crying at times, but there's excitement too. There's positive stuff that happens too. This is a fantastic series, and both of the movies very good. And very nice slipcover on the 4K. I don't think that the slipcover on the Blu-rays is nice. I didn't realize the slipcover does have like kind of a little ding at the bottom there, but it is what it is. Downton Abbey, A New Era on Blu-ray, 4K home video. What else do we got from Universal? I decided to get this Blu-ray. It's Liam Neeson. It's got a slipcover. This was the only one at the two Best Buys that I saw that had... Actually, I might have saw another one with a slipcover, but it was like beat to shit. It is Liam Neeson in Blacklight. This was $8, a little bit more than I wanted to pay for it. But again, the slipcover ends up being a limited edition item within itself. You might think that's silly, but is it silly if, say, in a year, I see people are buying this for 15, 20 bucks and I sell it and I've paid $8 for this and sold this piece of it for, say, $15? Is that silly? I think you're silly for not taking it into consideration. So Liam Neeson, Blacklight, with slipcover. You beer. You beer. I got some down here that I forgot that I set aside, apparently. Oh, yes. Give me a moment here to sort these out. Got anything else down there? I don't think so. Couple of these are Universal, couple of them are Warner Brothers. The Warner Brothers one is a classic, in my opinion. Darabont made Shawshank Redemption, and he made The Green Mile. I think I showed this one in my last video. I was able to get this from Grub for only $8. Just a fantastic deal. And I did get a mint slipcover. You can also get this for 10 bucks at Best Buy. Real good movie. And I've read that the picture quality is very good. Big upgrade from the... I think there was actually 2 Blu-rays of this. There was some like Lux edition that they put out, but that would have been pretty pricey to be able to get that one. So like the 2009 Blu-ray release of this is practically ancient now. Probably quite a bit better than DVD, but the 4K is said to be a pretty nice upgrade. So to be able to beer that is a good thing. And then we got another one. I was like, they put that on 4K? Really? I'm kind of surprised. But it does have a nice slipcover. $8 with the code and the slippy. You might as well beer it. It's Smokin' Aces. I saw this back when it came out. I think I might have actually talked about this one again in my last haul video. Probably a fun movie. Did it need a 4K? I mean, obviously some people are going to say yes, they want everything to have a 4K or whatever, but I'm saying no. But $8 with the code and the Slippy, I am going to beer that. And then this one's a good movie. I talked about this last time, though. This ends up being $8. It is Beast, Idris Elba. I got to finish this one still, but I talked about that in my last video. All right, and then these are some new Universal ones I got. So Grub has a updated Black Friday sale. I should have got that other Alfred Hitchcock. I got the Alfred Hitchcock Volume 1 set that has like his, I think either 4 or 5 of his most famous movies ever. And it has that like packaging where it has like the little cardboard slit that you put it in there and the discs have scratchies on them. So for Volume 2, here was the deal. I could certainly wait and get that for like $30 like I paid for the first one. Still a good deal. 1 digital code for all the movies. Or I could get the single editions. Now, my thinking was I'm almost certainly 95% sure going to get the box set because it's just going to be a better deal. The single editions are probably going to take a while to get affordable. To get to the price would make sense for me. I was wrong about that. Because these babies ended up being $10 on Grub, minus 20%, $8 each. And I said, these could very well still have the slipcovers on them. As a matter of fact, I think that they will, at least some of them. And even if they don't, $8 is still pretty good. And you get the safer place for your discs. Regular cases, Blu-ray DVD combo. I like the packaging a lot better here than the set where you stick the frickin' little thing where it gets scratched up. It's stupid. I don't like it. So we got Family Plot with Slippy. These are nice Slippies too. These are no joke. These are nice Universal Slippies. The Trouble with Harry. This is the cheapest you're ever going to be able to get these with Slippies. I'm pretty confident. Marnie, Slippy, all $8. Shadow of a Doubt with Slippy. And these Slippies are in great condition too. Grub does pretty good with their packing. And then Saboteur. If you buy like 1 or 2 items, probably not. But if you get several items, you're going to get a box. And they do put a little bit of cushioning in there. So Saboteur there. I do have all these on Blu-ray, but to be able to get all these nice sets. Now the thing is, this ends up being $40. However, it has a separate code for each movie. And you're going to end up being very likely able to get more if you sell them separately than one code for all the movies. So I end up getting probably what ends up to be around the same price as if the box set was $30, around the same price with the slipcovers. I like the packaging a lot more and the discs being housed in a spot that's actually, adequate protection for them. So that was a nice deal that I think is still on there. And, if you want those, you got to grab them before the slipcovers go. Bye-bye, bye-bye, Slippy. Bye, Slippy. You've been slippied. Okay. I guess these are it. I got some Paramounts. I got I should have 2 Sonys. The Sonys aren't that great of a deal, but let's take a look. I think I probably showed Uncharted last time. And whoops, he did it again. He got a Slippy. How did he do it? I mean, come on, you can figure out how to do it. Uncharted, $10. I believe this was $13 or $14 at Best Buy. So you could have definitely saved some money if you got it at Target. You might even see that this is back to $10. Buy 2, get 1. That would be a beer me. And you got to believe that I'm going to be buying it again if it is that and doing a return and swapping it out. You got to believe it. Uncharted, okay movie. Pretty fun popcorn movie. Nothing great, but it was fun. Fun enough. And then we got Spider-Man, No Way Home. No Slippy for that one, P-Mac. We got a Slippy. We have our ways of getting the Walmart limited edition Slippy Dippy. Spider-Man No Way Home was $13 at Walmart. It was $14 at Best Buy. I think the Blu-ray of this at Target will be $10. Buy two, get one. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I don't, I'm just going by past years with what the prices were for the new Sony ones and stuff like that. Could be more, could be cheaper, could be $9. I think $9's probably as cheap as it could be. $9 or $10 is what I suspect. Could be 12, buy two, get one. That would be disappointing if, Morbius and that one with the Louisiana, I forget what the name of that. That's a good movie, though. You should get that one. You should watch that one. I think it's on Netflix, actually. It's a good movie. If that's $10, I'm going to be beering. I'm going to be beering, baby. But Sony's are hard to get the Slippies. They are only first run. Sony's, for the mainstream movies, Sony slipcovers last the shortest period. So if you can get those with a slipcover, that's good. And Uncharted did have these slipcovers. Uncharted ones at Best Buy. Not that great of a slipcover, though. I mean, it might look decent, but it's just very, plain. It doesn't have, any sort of anything sticking out or anything like that. So the Universal ones are nicer. The Warner Brothers ones are nicer. What's up? We got a couple Lionsgate ones. We got Men here on Blu-ray. I do want to say about this one, you want to check not only the slipcover, you want to check this. This has the regular, the nice wrapping that you want on a new movie. Some of them had the stuff the wrap where you just kind of pull it off, tear it off. It's been rewrapped almost. And a lot of times the artwork is crinkled with those and stuff like that. So check, because I saw some of them were the nice one, the one you want with the nice factory sealed sort of thing. And some of them were the saran wrap or whatever you want to call it, the plastic cling wrap sort of thing almost. And then the chances are the artwork and stuff could be beat up on those. So you want to check that when you get Men. This was $8 from Best Buy. Could be another one to look out for. Could be cheaper at Target. I don't suspect that it will be, but it's a possibility. It could actually be, because I remember last year they had a bunch of Lionsgate ones. So it could be. It could be. I think some of them last year at Target were even $6, buy two, get one. Quite possibly. I don't think that one will be that cheap. I think it'll probably be, if it isn't part of it, it'll probably be $9, buy two, get one. But again, I'm just surmising there. Then we got, I do already have the Blu-ray of this, but I got Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, the Walmart exclusive slipcover. I think it's the Walmart exclusive artwork too. I didn't look at the other 4Ks of this, the regular ones, but seems like it's, obviously it's the same thing, which I think it being the same thing is not that great. I think it would have been better if it had the limited and then the regular artwork actually. But this was $9.96 at Walmart. You can still get that deal. If there's none of these on the actual Black Friday little stand, which hardly has anything on, it's pathetic. Go to the regular aisles, and there should be a spot for this, so you should be able to find that one. And then we have 3 Paramounts. Again, these are ones that I very well think I may be returning these and just getting the Blu-rays for several reasons. And let's take a look. I definitely want Sonic 2. I haven't finished this movie, actually. I only watched part of it. Definitely want to watch this one, but I don't like these Paramounts because they only have the 4K and the digital code. I have a lot more Blu-ray players. I don't see really that big of a difference between, especially for newer movies, Blu-ray and 4K. So it's disappointing that Paramount isn't doing the 4K Blu-ray digital code combo packs, and it's just either Blu-ray or 4K. So if the Blu-ray is at Target for, say, $9, buy two, get one, $6, I'm going to get that one. The slipcover on this is probably nicer than the Blu-ray and that sort of thing, but it would end up being a $2 difference, which isn't big. But my preference is almost to get the Blu-ray for $6 is a better deal to me than even the 4K for $8. This ends up being basically $8 if you take the code into account. Or you look at it this way. Let's say the code for the Blu-ray is $4, the code for the 4K is $6. So the Blu-ray ends up being $2, the 4K ends up being $4. I'd rather take the Blu-ray, even though it's only $2. It's going to be easier to watch anywhere I want and stuff like that. Same thing for Lost City. This was also $10. Harry Potter. I forgot Harry Potter was in this. I watched part of this one also. I need to watch the whole thing. But again, if this one's a little bit cheaper at Target, I would get the Blu-ray of it. And then this one, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I think the Blu-ray for this is probably plenty good enough. This is a really good movie, though. It is Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar, and it seems like Paramount is a company that will reprint their slipcovers again and again, so their slipcovers aren't, excuse me, their slipcovers, I doubt, are very valuable because they're pretty easy to get. It seems like they just keep printing them out. I mean, this 4K release has been out for years, and I think the new ones that they're printing, they still print with the slipcover there. So I think I saw Sonic, the original Sonic 4K, and it still had the slipcover. So the Paramount slipcovers aren't anything that's a big deal there. So gotta take that into account too. Was that it? What do we got? 51 minutes. Whoa, you are getting some great value. Some great value here on PMAC Movies. And it's free, so PMAC just practically wasted an hour of his life. Joke's on you, PMAC. Ethan, joke's on me. You got me! You guys a joke. What else we got here? What else we got here on PMAC Movies? I think that's it. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy the channel, definitely let me know. It'll motivate me to make more videos. Let me know what you got here in your Black Friday haul. I think that's it. But definitely leave me some feedback if you watch. PMAC's not a big channel. I only get a few people watch, only a few people comment. So if you enjoy the videos, please leave me some feedback. It's not like these channels you go to, oh, they got thousands and thousands and thousands, 100,000 subscribers, million subscribers. Who gives it? They don't care. They don't really read the feedback or anything like that. But I'm just a dude making videos. That's pretty much what I do it for, is the feedback at this point. If you could donate some of your digital codes from some of the movies you bought to help out the channel, very much appreciated. Reach out on Instagram, reach out in email, so PMAC can make a few bucks for the time and effort I put into these videos. And I put myself out there to get heckled by people. There's been many more people who've given me a hard time for basically, my opinions, personality to some degree, but opinions. People have strong opinions. I don't agree with you. You're a poo-poo head, and I am gonna give you a effing hard time about it. And, anywho, we'll see you next time on PMAC Movies, baby. No Layla this video. Sorry, everybody. She's downstairs taking a nap. She's loving the snow, though. She's running around. She's eating it. She's loving it.